Yoga for a wind down MSM flow. Let's begin. If you've been sitting at your desk all day, a little wrist and finger mobility here. So inhaling as you're flicking those fingers, bringing them up, and exhaling down. MSM stands for mobility, stretch, and meditation. I designed this healing program based on my 30 years of fitness experience and over a decade of being a chronic pain patient, drawing from dance, tai chi, physical therapy, and of course, yoga. Let's bring our arms up overhead. Let's do some standing shoulder mobility. Take your legs apart so they're comfy. We're just gonna circle those arms around, make big circles. And the mobility component of this is if you have any chronic pain, any type of arthritic conditions, it's to help you get those synovial fluid flowing before you start stretching so that it's less painful. And let's just bend over at a 45-degree angle. You got two big cauldrons of soup and you are stirring them here, my friend. And then you're taking that back around the other way. And come on, hands to waist, come on up. Let's get some chest and back mobility here. Go ahead and inhale as you stick your chest out. You're tall, as proud as you can. Go to the side, take it back, and then to the other side, and then smooth that out into a circle. All 4 points together, nice and slow. Just kind of ease any kinks out of that spine if you've been sitting on your work desk all day, or at your work desk, or on it, depending, I suppose. Bring those hands in front of you. Just round out that spine a little more like a scared Halloween kitty. Bring your hands back to pop it out. Round it out again. And bring it in. One more round. And bring it in. Let's get into our knees a little bit. We're just going to go into a real slow basic squat. Down and up. If you're enjoying Only in Sedona Yoga, please help us keep the healing love going by hitting like, subscribe, and share. My partner and I are on a mission to bring free healing yoga love to everybody who might need it. And your help helps the YouTube algorithms more than you know. So spread the love, spread the positivity. Give me one more squat. We're going to start with some balance before we work our way down to our standing flow, seated flow. We'll end with a lying flow. Let's get some knee mobility here. So just bring that leg up, take it around, and to the other side. Just wiggling it out there, gentle circle, and do that on the other side. If you have a chair, if you're next to your bed, if you're doing this before you go to bed, and you plan to transition to your bed as we get into the supine stretches, that's great. And relax, hold on to that for support. And let's take a tree pose. Bring that leg up to the inside of that thigh. Lift up those arms. It's a little windy here. I am a tree in the breeze, my friends. And if you fall, it is okay. You will see videos of me falling all over the place, and that's okay too. I don't edit them out because I'm just like you. And I want you to feel comfortable. This is your time, your healing. I do this for you guys, so I'm not going to be fake. Let's take that down. And let's get that on the other side. Let's bring that leg up and come into that balance. And let me show you a variation here. If this is too much on your hips or you don't feel like balancing, bring your foot down here and just hold right here. You're still opening up that external rotation of the hip. One of the best moves you can do if you carry tension in your hips. And release out. Let's flow through a Surya Namaskar A. Inhale yourself up. Basic sun salutation, collateral twist. Palms touch. Exhale, walk yourself down. Hold where you're comfy, if that's here. If you want to take 2 fingers, your peace sign fingers, and put them around your toes, you can take that variation. If you want to interlace your hands behind, this variation opens up your lower back a little more. If you're one that carries tension in your shoulders and your upper back, you might want to be here. Give me 3 nice deep breaths in whichever variation you choose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And as you exhale, those palms come down and just start walking yourself back to plank. If you want to hop, be my guest. If you want to take your knees down to chaturanga, that's a little easier option. Otherwise, shoulders come slightly forward as you go down into your first variation, which is Sphinx. Your second option, which is Cobra, or full upward facing dog. Take the one that works for you. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring those knees wide. Come back into child's pose for 1 breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale your way up to all fours. Tuck those toes. Lift up into your downward facing dog. Adjust if need be. You can bend your legs and lift your fanny higher. You can wiggle your feet. Take a moment here and then give me 3 nice deep breaths in your down dog. Gradually slowing down. Now with your next inhale, go ahead and take your right leg up into a down dog split, nice and tall. Point that toe. Gently bring it through to the top of your mat for your pigeon pose. Now you have options here as well. Your heel can be in close, tight to your groin for a classical pigeon. Or you can have it out more like a half fire log. You can stay upright. And when you're ready, start walking it down. You can come all the way down. Now is a good time if you are planning to use this practice to transition to sleep. You can go ahead and get ready to get in that bed, or maybe with our next pigeon on the other side might be the best time. Just relax in your pigeon pose. You can take your arms out in front of you. You can rest your head on your arms. I'm going to choose that variation so it doesn't bump my microphone. Whatever works for you. And just give me 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. If you feel a little emotional as we move through these hip openers, it's okay. Everyone carries tension a little bit differently. And we do tend to manifest it in our body. Our body and our mind are one. That's why practices like yoga and meditation are so healing. I use them in my own mental and physical health therapy. And my mission in life, my passion, and the whole motivation behind this channel is to share that love with you guys and help you to enjoy the healing magic. Let's walk yourself up. Let's come onto those palms, step back into your plank, lift up into your downward dog, adjust your feet, and give me a nice deep breath here again, please. Inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale that left leg up now into your down dog split. And pull it through into your pigeon, taking the leg variation that works best for you, however it feels comfortable. This is your wind down, so listen to your body. We're doing these longer stretches to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, induce that rest and digest process, helping you quell any anxiety from your day while easing chronic pain. Now's a good time to get cozy in bed. We are done with our standing stretches. If you want to transition, be my guest. This is literally how I healed myself from my recent surgery. I'm actually only about 3.5 weeks out. I think, 4 weeks as of today, I believe. Or as of tomorrow, it'll be 4 weeks. And I'm really not supposed to be doing this yet, but that's why we're keeping it gentle. I'm a chronic pain patient, but my pain is different from yours. Everyone's pain is different. You can't qualify it. It's not a competition. But as somebody who wants to make sure I'm bringing quality to you, I want to beta test what I'm doing. So that's what I've been doing the past couple weeks. Walk yourself up. And we're just going to transition right into our Janusasana here. So just turn that body around, sit tall. I have a block with me today. I'm going to go ahead and sit on that block. If you have a pillow, I do this a lot of times in bed. You can sit on a pillow. It helps to keep your back straight, but more importantly, it adds like a whole new dimension to each stretch. Go ahead and reach up overhead nice and tall, and then lean forward, walk yourself down that leg. If you want to hook your arms around, be my guest. If you want to hold the sides of your feet or hold up higher, wiggle around, wiggle into it, find that good stretch, and give me 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. Yourself up with your inhale, and let's just come forward, adding a slightly different dimension to the stretch, getting a little more inner thigh, and give me a breath or two here. yourself back. Take that arm to the side and just lift up and over to that side now. Look up towards that arm. Get a nice stretch in the side body. 1 or 2 breaths here. Inhale to transition, coming up. Just reach out, stretch long along that side of the body. Move your pillow or block and just switch sides. Rearrange yourself, sitting nice and tall. Interlace those fingers, lift yourself so tall. Look towards that leg. Walk it, walk it, walk it down. Wherever you're comfy. 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. It helps if you think to yourself the word relax as you breathe into those muscle fibers. Using your breath to calm the muscles, calm the connective tissue, even calm the nervous system. Like I said, tapping into that parasympathetic side. It's like dimming the lights at the end of the day. Walk yourself back up nice and tall, sit forward, and then just crawl yourself out forward for a breath or 2, feeling that stretch switch to your inner thigh. Walk yourself back. Take that arm behind for support. Lift the other arm up. Elongate through that side body. It feels so good. And breathe 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. So I guess if you watch this video at some point, don't tell my doctor for another 2 weeks because I'm not supposed to be doing this. But I just love you guys so much that I couldn't wait to return. This is truly me and my partner. It's our mission, it's our passion in life to spread the healing love as much as we can through our various projects. And let's just come down to an easy Sukhasana seated position. You can move that pillow. You can arrange some pillows around you if you're in bed. Maybe have some for under your knees, some to support your back. Get yourself into position and gently roll it, roll it, roll it down to a supine position. And let's close with 2 supine stretches on either side here. Go ahead and cross that right leg over left. You might already feel a nice hip opener here, and if that you do, that's fine. If you need a little more hip opening, reach underneath and pull back. Two or 3 breaths. You can kind of rock side to side on the low back. Wiggle around, use your breath. Again, supine pigeon might make you a little emotional if you carry your feelings in your hips. Process, breathe, let it go. Bring that foot down, just cross that leg over like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. And just let those knees fall to the side as you look to the opposite side. Little lower back love. One more breath, please. Bring your knees back to your chest. Hug them in. Give yourself a little wiggle, a little shake. And then that right leg comes down, left leg crosses. And just get that supine pigeon on the other side. Wiggle around. Great stretch for the hips. Also, it's that ITB band, that big band of connection tissue that goes from your hips down to your knee. It can cause many of us quite a bit of problems when it becomes inflamed. It can be quite painful. Give it some love. Breathe into that area. It's all about love, self-care. And last final twist before we meditate. Go ahead and cross that leg like you're sitting in a chair. Opposite arm opens to the side. And just let those knees fall. Head to the other side. And breathe. If you ever want to have a full self-care day, start your morning with one of these MSM flows. Take a nice hike or a bike ride around midday. Wind down your day with one of our evening flows. Make it a full day of positive self-care. And let's come back to the center now. Uncross those legs. Bring everything in. Just hug tight, tight, tight. Tense every muscle in your body one last time. And with an exhale, let it go as you relax in Shavasana. Thank you so much for practicing with Only in Sedona Yoga. If you're enjoying this video series, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're joining us for the closing meditation, arrange yourself comfortably and focus your awareness on your breath. Thank you so much, beautiful yogis. You did a wonderful job for your body and your mind, working out those muscles, stretch and strength. Now it's time to wind down the rest of the way. Activate your body's rest and digest function as you ease your way into Shavasana. And if you like it, drifting off into a peaceful night's sleep. So go ahead and get comfortable now in your Shavasana pose. Adjust your pillows however you need to. Place them under your knees. Hug one to your belly. Place one under your neck, however you need to get comfortable. It's nothing more for you to push or achieve physically. This is your time to let your body absorb the benefits of your practice. Relax, heal, and grow stronger from the work you just performed. Let's begin by drawing your awareness to your breath, not trying to change anything about it, although you'll notice through the process of observation that you start to naturally slow the breath down and fall into a more natural rhythm of inhales and exhales. And sometimes helps if you have a little visualized neutral observer that you picture standing out and looking at you from the outside, not judging, just looking in and observing. As you scan your body now, express gratitude to your body. It works so hard for you during our yoga practice. Start at your toes, draw your awareness there. You might even feel them tingle a bit as you bring your awareness to that body area. And let your awareness travel all the way up through your torso, down to your fingertips, the top of your head, the muscles lining your spine, the little muscles around your eyes. Tell them thank you. Thank you. You supported me all day. You worked hard. And consciously tell them, now it's time to relax. Now you have earned your rest. Kiss them good night, telling them that now you're giving them the gift of rest and healing. And check in with your mental state, just like you scan your body. Scan your mind, visualizing that little neutral scientist. What are you thinking? Not observing any judgments or assigning any judgments or labeling anything good or bad. If you do notice that your brain is still spinning with worries and cares from the day past or anxieties about the future, visualize yourself writing all of that down on a piece of paper, perhaps a piece of old school parchment, and then rolling it up, sealing it with wax the way they did in the olden days, and placing it into a nice, safe, secure box, and locking it up for the evening, like a bank teller locking their drawer. It's safe. Your worries and cares will be there in the morning. You can let them go now, knowing that you can return to them after the next 8 hours with a fresh outlook. And just practice focusing all your awareness on your breath as you sleep deeper down into a more tranquil state. Inhaling, here we'll synchronize on a 4 count. So with your next breath, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Continue focusing your awareness only on this breathing pattern. If If you must create a visual mental image, imagine yourself in the most cozy bed you can imagine, in the most beautiful landscape. Maybe you're right here among the Sedona red rocks. Everything you need for the perfect night's sleep is right there within your fingertips. And you can let go and drift off into happy and sweet dreams. If you're still awake, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. Please be gentle with yourself, taking your time as you roll to your side. And ever so gently push yourself up. Take your time. Take as much time as you need. If you're asleep, we wish you a beautiful night from Only in Sedona Yoga. Thank you so very much for practicing with us. Please help us build the dream and keep the goodness going by hitting like, subscribe, and share. Maybe after you wake up. Thank you again. Sleep well and namaste.